Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Junior.
And is it 9 o'clock yet?
And we're the Nerdy Bros. Yeah, honestly, is it? Well, like, is it Thursday yet?
Well, see,
is it
that
Thursday
was the
yet
thing.
at 9 o'clock?
I didn't want to say, is it Thursday yet? Because that's not our thing. But I'm ready for it to be 9 o'clock because today is Thursday and we're getting the final episode of Exandria Unlimited Calamity.
Yes.
Didn't we start Exandria Unlimited, the one where...
We started the second one, the newer one.
Oh, which
we
seemed
didn't
kinda
start
silly,
the first one.
Maybe I'll go back. I don't know. It's definitely been like this random stop. I'm all the way on episode 60 of The Mighty Nine, and almost kind of similar to what you've talked to me about our own personal game, where it's just like I always think that there are moments where it is beyond fun or hilarious in whatever moment that we're doing. But then when it kind of gets back to maybe some of like the tedious, like moving around, trying to do something new, and it's like, yeah, fights can be cool or finding new gear can be cool and stuff too. But then there are certain times where it's just like, you alluded to this huge thing like 10 sessions ago and it hasn't been like completely revealed. And I just want the ending now. Like you just want to figure everything else out. So I think a part of me definitely right now, like in the midst of like episode 60, as much as there are hilarious points, as much as there are all these lore drops, like I'm just like, all right, I'm ready for something more to happen now, guys. Let's get this going.
Yeah. I mean, it's just repetitive stuff just gets boring at some point. So if you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're just like, I just want to get on with the story. Get on with the chlorophyll.
But there's a lot of things that may at times,
especially if all we ever do is like go to shops. You're like, you go to shops, we interact with the person selling the items. We either haggle or we just straight out buy it, or like what we did yesterday, we scare the guy into giving us the item.
That was completely new. You guys have never done anything like that.
But it was hilarious because he said, you're going to feel the touch of death. And I was like, I use Mage Hand and I touch him so he feels it.
Did you remember what made you laugh so hard?
No.
God damn it.
It was just whatever Veil Doll was saying.
Are you sure it wasn't? I thought it was Veil Dad. I thought Veil Dad was what made you laugh so hard.
No. Because we all laughed at him saying that. He was like Veil Mom and Veil Dad. That I'd already heard. It was when he said something else that we all lost it.
I don't know about we all. You literally did one of your like gasping laughs.
Yeah, I literally got lightheaded. That wasn't even joking. I was like, dude, I almost passed out. That was so funny.
Oh man. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's on tonight. If anybody's been keeping up with that, I know you're probably just as excited as Junior and I are. But welcome back to the show, everybody. Junior, anything to add besides our welcoming?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I did that.
I don't know either.
All right, guys. Moving things right along, we get to the start of the show, which we start as always with something called Junior's Hot Take. In this part of the episode, we talk about something new and upcoming. Get Junior's Hot Take, hot opinion on it, and Junior. We got there was a teaser a while back, and now we have.
It was like an animated teaser, though.
Was it an animated one?
Yeah, it was like not. It was drawn as, well. Pretend like I don't know what you're about to say. It was a drawn teaser of The Rock. Because it looked like The Rock.
No, that's not true. Because we had already gotten a teaser trailer where we got to see Pierce Bronson, and now we've got a full length trailer of Black Adam.
Yeah.
What do you feel about this?
I will say the trailer looked cool, but I will say sounds like I predicted what was going to happen is happening. And we're getting a fucking movie where the Black Adam is like a hero and just like Venom. And I've talked at length about how I feel about the Venom movies.
So here's what I'm going to say. Since we got to see Dr. Fate and you got to see Hawkman, did we get to see anyone else?
Yeah, Atom Smasher.
And Atom Smasher. Here's what I'm going to say. I think, as like if I recall, I know at least Dr. Fate and Hawkman, they're part of the JLA, which is the JSA, the Justice Society of America. So I'm not 100% sure if Atom Smasher is. Maybe he is, and that's why we got to see him in it. I think it's going to be them trying to recruit Black Adam, but you also see Black Adam doing a bunch of like evil shit. I don't
Well, it
see
looks like he's being attacked, and then he just
like defends
he's
himself, but I
defends
don't.
himself.
Okay, but see,
That's not necessarily evil. That's just, yay, why are you shooting me?
but it could be because he's trying to do evil shit or break the law or whatever. I didn't like. There's no part of the trailer where I necessarily felt like, oh, he's beating up bad guys, but he's also killing them. Like that's not the vibe that I got from it. I got the vibe that he was still trying to do like.
Well, here's the thing, based on, because he does have like speaking parts at the beginning. He's been around since like ancient Egypt.
Yes.
But this is taking place in the modern day.
Yes.
So it's like...
So he gets released, I'm pretty sure.
So it's like he gets brought to the modern day, and then he's like, in Egypt, I was like a god. And it was like, I could do whatever I wanted, and everybody let me get away with whatever I wanted. And then now he's like, he walks in, and he's like, I want this car, and he grabs it, like, you can't do that. And then he's like, stop me.
Yeah, which makes him a bad guy, not an anti-hero. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not saying you're wrong about it. I'm saying I didn't necessarily get that vibe. And, like, I don't see him necessarily, like, he's definitely the main character from the film's named after him. But I don't necessarily feel like this could be just, like, I don't think it's going to be the level of Brightburn.
You think Shazam's going to be in it? It'll be a secret character that they don't obviously talk about, and then he's going to be in it?
He would only be in it if they're setting it in present time versus, like, obviously the Justice Society of America came before the Justice League.
Yeah. The Justice Society is like set back in like the 1950s, but this isn't 1950s. We saw like futuristic rocket launchers and shit get shot at it at the end of the trailer.
Oh, that is true. So yeah, this could be if they're just making it right in the smack dab middle of all the other movies that have been going on, then yeah, this wouldn't be. So I don't know. This is literally a toss up.
I turn this on you. What do you think?
Now I don't know. I mean, I'm just so happy that Dr. Fate is going to be in it because I love him as a character. And Pierce Bronson is awesome.
Yes.
Hawkman looks awesome. Atom Smasher looks awesome. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I will 100% be on board with you. If they make this an anti-hero movie, it will make me mad. Because at the very least, Venom and Morbius are characters that start off kind of as, Spider-Man villains, but then do end up kind of doing things in their own way to be, quote unquote good. So like, I'm not mad at those movies 100%, but like,
Morbius was different.
A villain.
I'm not gonna like, it's been out for a while, so spoilers for Morbius. If you still want to watch it, skip like, just skip like a minute. What I was gonna say is, Morbius ends up being the hero of his own story because there's like an actual villain in the movie, but at the end he links up with a villain, so it's like he's gonna be a villain.
Yeah.
So it's not like,
I don't know. You never know. It just seems like he might just be doing gene splicing, maybe since he's already kind of like a bat creature.
This just sounds weird. Like the Vulture's like, I want you to actually give me wings, and I want to actually have a vulture beak and shit. And it's like,
yeah, who knows what they'll do with that,
dude? Why would you want that?
Who knows?
You have the suit that can do this shit.
Who are all the characters that could do that though? Like if you have Morbius, you could do that with the Vulture, Scorpion, Rhino, Doc Ock. Although that would be weird.
Yeah. Why would you do that with Doc Ock? Doc Ock is already
I'm
the
just
way
thinking
that he
of
is.
animals.
And plus, Doc Ock's never been that. Rhino has at least kind of been Rhino.
Well, Rhino's always been a suit though. Like you can always see his like, human face right there. Yeah. So I don't know. Very curious.
Anyway, I digress.
I'm just saying, you know me, like I'll always go and watch these hero movies, but that doesn't mean that they're like I don't have my own personal problems with them.
I agree.
Yes. Okay. Well then, moving things right along, we come to the fan favorite segment known as
Anime is an important part of our culture.
And for this one, I don't have too much. Spy Family has taken the hearts of the world, and it is a fantastic show.
I'm only on episode 5.
Oh, you didn't catch up all the way?
No. I watched the one episode that you were watching with me. Oh no, and then I watched the one after that. So because
Yeah.
it was episode 4 and episode 5.
Yeah.
So I watched 2 episodes.
I love that show. It's so wholesome. It's so funny. There are just some kind of like really cool scenes in it too. Elegance. That old man is probably my favorite character. I don't think this. I mean,
I showed you that thing. That's kind of like anime news. I showed you that video on YouTube. Oh, how soon you forget things, and you call it your favorite anime.
Oh yeah. For Netflix, they did. They showed so much of the like production value.
They
that's
showed
going
concept art,
Yeah.
but then they were showing you they were actually building the sets,
and
that gave you information. Like you were
Yeah.
saying, oh, that means they're going to do this. Oh, that
Yeah.
means they're going to do that.
Well, I'm pretty sure I had already kind of predicted this, where I said they could probably. Well, they didn't say it was going to be a movie, right? They said it was going to be a series.
Yeah, we already knew it was a series.
And then you told me, you were just like, don't you think it'd be kind of ridiculous for them to try to do a series from all the way to like where you're at now? And I said the series will probably be like Luffy's start and then like all the way up till they make it to the Grand Line. And I said that would probably be like a good, wholesome way to kind of like get into it. So you did get to see a lot of concept art and some of the buildings and stuff from Sanji's arc and from Nami's arc at the beginning. But both.
What happens if they make Chopper the way that they made Ugly Sonic?
They don't get to Chopper. They don't get Chopper until they're on the Grand Line.
Oh.
And you're like the same way they made Ugly Sonic.
Yeah.
Chopper would be.
What if you saw the animation for Chopper, then you're like, no, god damn it, no.
Well, it'd be kind of weird because, Chopper has 7 different forms, like when you get to meet him, so they'd have to mess around with all of those. But I also feel like
They probably would just make it so that he doesn't transform.
that'd be the dumbest thing in the world.
I'm not saying that they would say he doesn't transform. What I'm saying is they just wouldn't. He would never transform.
You do realize that you take such a pivotal part of the show out, though.
No, why would I realize that? I haven't even made it to that
Chopper
character.
ate a devil fruit, a zone type, which is like basically like a beast type fruit, which is really weird. Chopper ate the human fruit. So he was a reindeer who ate the human fruit, and now he can transform between a hybrid looking reindeer human and then like even his human form like made him kind of look like a giant like Hulk, and now even like after the 2-year skip, his human form is even more like fucking Hulk like. But he still retained like that would have been something funnier to see because you're supposed to be able to transform kind of like if I would eat like the like dog fruit model, golden retriever, I could straight up transform into a golden retriever or become a hybrid between the two. When Chopper transforms,
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yeah, when Chopper transforms into like just the human version of himself, he still retains like all of his like fur and stuff though. I would say if anything, his face just looks kind of more like human like, and his legs are probably not as hairy, but besides that, most of it would still be like.
Well, anyway, why don't you just tell the audience what you saw on the sets?
Oh no! So you saw the Barriade, which is the establishment where Sanji works, and then they talked about Arlong Park, which is the giant building where Arlong and his pirate crew lives. So like like they're getting to those 2 arcs. So it's just dependent on where they're going to start the show at. But to me, like they probably would also go through when Luffy first grabs Zoro, and then meeting up with Buggy, where they first meet Nami, and then they'd have to get to Usopp's Island before they go to the Barriade, which is Sanji's place, and then to Arlong Park. I don't think they would just jump into Sanji's arc without or at least I would be upset if they jumped into Sanji's arc without showing you where Luffy originally
that's why
Zoro.
they do shit like.
However, they did also they showed the ship that Luffy first emerges off of, which is the big fat pirate who eventually eats. I think she eats the slick fruit. I don't remember what fruit she eats, but she goes from being like a giant fat pirate to like a skinny, like beautiful woman, and she's like incredibly hard to grab onto, and she can like slide place. I think it's the slick fruit. I don't remember.
I don't know.
But yeah, so I honestly feel like it'll go from the start all the way till they reach the Grand Line. And who knows if they'd go any further. I mean, they could probably run away with
I don't
it.
remember how many characters they had already announced actors for, but it's like if they do, I mean, Netflix is like notorious for doing like 10 episode seasons.
Mhm.
So it's like even if they become an hour long, which that's like getting 3 episodes, they still can't do that would be what 30 episodes essentially. Pretty sure that they don't have a lot of the main because on for Usopp's I think you're in the 20s when you get to
Well,
Usopp's Island.
I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, animes are notorious for you get that like sometimes inner monologues that take a little while, or like the first 5 minutes of a new episode is like the last 5 minutes of the last episode.
yeah.
So like there's a lot of things that they could probably crunch down on that aren't necessarily big to it. I think the only thing I'm afraid of is right now Netflix does not have a good track record for animes to live action because they just biffed a big one with Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. I don't even think I finished the first episode. Pretty sure I fell asleep during the first episode, so
You never went back to it at all?
I never went back to it. Well, once everybody started shitting all over it, and then you're like, "Yeah, it's not that good." I was like, "I'm not even gonna watch this."
Yeah. They just like again, Cowboy Bebop is a fantastic anime, but only like 5 episodes like connect to like a story element, while all the other ones are just like, oh, you're just watching a new episode about these space bounty hunter cowboys. Like that's it. So this tried to literally, there are certain points that made more sense and made it more fluid than what the actual show was, but then they changed a bunch of elements to it too. So
Yeah. Onions and peppers.
yeah.
All right. Anyway, segment over.
But anyways, moving things right along, guys. Before Junior and I go through our winded, like what we've been up to and take up the entire episode, we figured we'd do this fun little game that my good buddy Mitch, who's been on the podcast before, he did that, who was on that episode with our buddy Chuck, that actually one that actually a lot of you guys loved. But anyways, he gave this cool idea of trying to guess what Pokemon Junior and myself are talking about by only giving the Pokédex entry. So Junior and I are gonna quiz each other a bit. For Junior, I'm gonna go off of the original 151, and then Junior's gonna hit me with a second gen, and we're gonna see how many we can go through, and see what kind of
score. Oh look, no cards.
Ooh, that's where they've been hiding.
Oh look, Krill.
Oh look, Krill. But what do you want to do? Just 1 and 1, and then best of however many?
No, sure. I don't know. We'll just keep going until we don't want to do this anymore.
Okay.
After 1.
Sounds after 1. Sounds perfect. You want to go first then?
Sure.
Okie dokie then. Let me find you a good one. All right. All right. Ready, Freddy?
Yeah.
All right. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today. Should we just give you one chance, or what are we doing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, what can we do?
So here's the
all
other
right,
thing.
all right. Here's how we'll do it. Okay.
Okay. New rules now.
1 chance. No. 2 chances. But after the first mistake, you get the type.
Oh, I was gonna say. So
the type will give you the hint.
Well, I was gonna say this.
And then we'll count half points.
This has red, blue, yellow Pokédex. Or this has the red, blue entry in the Pokédex, and it also has the yellow one. So I was gonna say if you don't get it on the first attempt, I could give you the yellow entry to see if it helps, and then.
Okay. Read it one more time.
All right. So in the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today. So let's say if you get it on the first one, you get 2 points, and if you can't get it after the second one, you'll get 1 point.
Well, Pokemon that are like, I would assume that this might potentially be a fossil Pokemon then, which means that's like what, Kabuto and Kabutops. And there's another one. What's that? Fuck. What's that? The water one.
Well, I mean,
Omatite and something.
the Kabutops is also water type. They're actually both the fossil types are water rock.
Okay. But is it Omite?
Yeah, it's Omamite, and I think it's like Omamite, and then the other one is called something else.
Yeah.
But is that your guess?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Kabutops.
It is not Kabutops. So now the yellow entry is famous for being very unreliable. It can be found swimming in seas, lakes, rivers, and shallow puddles.
Is it Psyduck?
No, that was a good guess though. So those are both your.
Oh wait, fuck! It's not gonna count anymore. Was it Magikarp?
It was Magikarp.
God damn it!
Okay, my turn, and I'll let you pick which entry you give me. And while you're looking,
Does it wait? Okay, up at the top, I want to just tell you one thing.
Okay.
If you clicked on Magikarp,
Okay.
so up at the top, it does kind of like what the Pokédex would say. You know, it's like Psyduck, the blah 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 blah.
No, first of all, it says Magikarp is a water type Pokemon introduced in Generation 1.
Yes, and then does
It
it
is
have a
no-
next sentence?
It is known as the fish Pokemon.
Ah, see,
What do you want me
There's
to
a
say
thing.
that too?
Huh?
Do you want me to say that too?
Well, obviously not.
I'm
Obviously not the name.
I'm going all the way, but I'm going down to the Pokedex entry,
Yeah,
which
I know.
I feel like is the more fair thing for the game.
All right. Let me find the.
I mean, you still got it off of the entries.
Yeah.
It was your last. It was a too late guess.
Okay. So, but the thing is, you only have 2 entries: red, blue, and then yellow.
Yeah. So
I
that's
have
why I said
way more.
you only have 3. You should only have 3. It should just be gold, silver, crystal.
No, I have gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire,
No,
fire
no, no,
red,
no, no.
leaf
First
green,
of all-
emerald, diamond, pearl, platinum,
First of
heart
all,
gold.
I have a bunch more as well.
Oh.
But I'm saying if I'm only doing second gen, you can only use those 3.
All right. Well, the top one, it's gold, silver, and crystal. So I'm just gonna do gold.
Okay.
The tail's tip shines brightly and can be seen from far away. It acts as a beacon for lost people.
Is this Ampharos?
Yes.
Hearst try. So that's 2 points.
So okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's what we
makes
said.
sense. Well, that's not what I said. I said 1 point, and then if you get it on the second one, it'd be half a point. But no, this makes more sense.
Yeah.
2 points for first try, 1 point for if you get it on
Of
the
course,
second
of course. All right. So now your second one. A rare and elusive Pokemon that is said to bring happiness to those who manage to get it.
It's a rare and elusive.
Mm-hmm.
Brings happiness.
To those who manage to get it.
Nope.
No guess.
I got
Want the second part?
Yeah.
A gentle and kind-hearted Pokemon that shares its nutritious eggs if it sees an injured Pokemon.
Shares its eggs.
Mm-hmm. If it sees an injured Pokemon.
Chansey?
Yes! I feel like it shares its eggs, which Chansey has an egg pouch. If it sees an injured Pokemon, you always see them at
I don't know why I was like, execute their eggs?
No, all those eggs are the heads, though.
Yeah, they kill one of those.
Yeah,
They're like,
they
here,
just kill
have
one
my
of
friend Fred. And they break Ed open. They're like, here, have him.
All right, got that one.
All right. Okay, ready? When agitated, this Pokemon protects itself by spraying poisonous sweat from its pores.
Oh, God. Um, poisonous sweat from its pores. Um, is this is this Gyarados?
No.
All right, give me the other one.
All right, this one's from Silver. When darkness falls, the rings on the body begin to glow, striking fear in the hearts of anyone nearby.
Oh, the rings on the body. Poison. It's gotta be poison type. Rings on body. Now I'm just trying to think of a second. I don't know. I'm stumped. Is this? I can't think of any Pokemon that has rings on its body and that's poison type. In second gen, take a
Give it to Wave.
give it to Wave. I don't know. What is it?
Umbreon.
Oh, Umbreon can sweat poison? Since when?
Apparently. And it has rings. Quite
it does.
so.
It does.
Quite so.
Oh God, I feel like that gives it away so much. But oh well, I picked it. Ready?
Yeah.
Its muscular body is so powerful, it must wear a power save belt to be able to regulate its motions.
Muscular body and has to wear a belt. Machamp.
No.
Machoke.
It is Machoke.
Fuck.
Which is insane to think
It's
that
like it only
evolved.
partially gives it away. It's like you can pick from any of those three almost.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Machope's not that.
Machope's
muscular,
naked.
Though. Yeah, Machope is straight up naked. Machoke evolves to wearing the belt, and then Machamp has forearms and the belt. Also, oh, and they all have the 3 mohawks the entire time.
All right.
Next one.
Ready for the next one?
I am indeed.
They say that it stays still and quiet because it is seeing both the past and the future at the same time.
Is it an unknown?
No.
Oh, God. Another hint.
This is kind of weird that this is in Silver. In South America, it is said that its right eye sees the future and its left eye views the past.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, these Pokédex entries don't help me at all. Is it Xatu?
It is Xatu.
Oh!
I was going to read it is known as the Mystic Pokemon to see if that would, obviously just for frizzles.
This sounds so horrible. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm. Let me guess first.
You want to guess?
Just real quick. Is it Farfetch'd?
No.
Oh.
Okay, that one doesn't count. Okay. It uses its powerful tail in battle to smash, constrict, then break the prey's bones.
Its powerful tail. There's tons of Pokemon with tails.
Mm-hmm.
Constrict?
Yeah.
Is it Charbaka?
It is not Chabaka. Its steel-like hide adds to its powerful tackle. Its horns are so hard they can pierce a diamond.
Horns? Rhyhorn?
No, and actually that kind of makes me mad that it's not Rhyhorn, so I'm actually looking to see if Rhyhorn has multiple horns. I think Rhydon only has the one, but no, it was Nidoking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, technically...
I almost guessed Onyx once you said its hide or whatever.
Yeah.
Then as soon as you said horn, I was like, oh, well, it can't be Onyx.
Rhyhorn and Rhydon only have one horn, although Rhyhorn does have a bunch of like spikes on its back. But spikes, I guess, are technically different than a horn.
Spikes.
And I think it's funny that Rhyhorn is like this, looks like it's made of steel, and then Rhydon just, kind of ends up looking like a little bit like a Triceratops.
Triceratops. A saber-toothed tiger.
Rhinoceros. You'll move. You'll move, Brad.
All right. The shell on its back is just skin that has cooled and hardened. It breaks easily with a slight touch.
It's Shuckle.
No.
No. Oh, no. Shell. It has a shell. Is it Dunsparce?
No.
Oh, what is it?
Magcargo.
Oh, dang it. I didn't even think of that one.
Obviously. I don't know if the second one would have helped. Well, I said cooled and hardened.
That is true.
Lava.
You did say cool and hardened.
Its brittle shell occasionally spouts intense flames that circulate throughout its body.
Yeah, I didn't even let you give
You
me
didn't
the
let
second
me
hint.
read the second one. You just guessed.
Yeah, I just immediately guessed. I don't know why I guessed Dunsparce, but I figured I was like, maybe he's going for Pokemon that he didn't think I would know are in second gen. All right, what are we at now? Was this like the fifth one?
I don't fucking know because I'm only keeping track of the score. You're only
Well,
beating him by 1 point.
Yeah, well, I know I question you first though. All right. Its brain can outperform a supercomputer. Its intelligence quotient is said to be 5,000.
Mewtwo.
Nope. A Pokemon that can memorize anything. It never forgets what it learns. That's why this Pokemon is smart.
Pokemon that never forgets anything. Not Phanpy. Yeah, the elephant Pokemon is in second gen, so it's not an elephant. An elephant never forgets.
I half expected one of the descriptors in here to be something to give it away before I clicked on it, and now realizing that they don't have.
Give it away now. So it's a super smart Pokemon that doesn't forget anything. Kangaskhan!
There's no Kangaskhan. Just kidding. No, wait.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, Genghis Khan is the person, isn't it?
What's the name of the Pokemon that's a fucking...
Yeah, I know what you...
Kangaroo.
I think it's Kangaskhan.
Same shit. Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan.
Well, Kangaskhan is the Pokemon. Genghis Khan is a real person. No, It was Alakazam.
Oh.
Threw in my favorite in there for you.
Yeah, it didn't give it...
I could have sworn it was probably going to say something with spoons, and I was just going to be like, well, I had to do it to him and throw in my Alakazam.
All right. This powerful Pokemon thrusts its prized horn under its enemies' bellies and then lifts and throws them.
This is Heracross.
Yeah. These have like better descriptions about the body of the Pokemon. And this fucking first sem bullshit is like, it never forgets anything. It's like, how is that? How does that help me?
I'm sorry. All right, so in battle, it flaps its wings at high speed to release highly toxic dust into the air.
Butterfree.
Correct. There you go. There's an easy one for you. Nice little layup.
Yeah, well, I was like, okay. Immediately, I was like, okay, one of the bird Pokemon. And then when you said poison, I was like, okay, a bug Pokemon. Goddamn bullshit. Let's see what kind of description you get from this one. It likes playing mischievous tricks such as screaming and wailing to startle people at night.
Likes playing mischievous tricks such as wailing and screaming to startle people at night. Is it Sneasel?
No. It loves to bite and yank people's hair from behind without warning, just to see their shocked reactions.
What in God's name could this be? I don't know who I am.
It kind of gives the name away.
It kind of gives the name away?
Yeah, in the thing that I read.
Is it Mischievous?
Yes.
Oh.
It likes playing mischievous tricks. Misdreavous.
I did think of Mischievous, but I don't think
It sounds just like mischievous.
yeah, they don't get an evolution though until I think like 4th gen. I forgot that they had been in that one.
Yeah,
'Cause you know what
Magus is the evolution.
Yeah, because
With
the
a
stupid
dusk
part is
stone.
that there's a ghost gym in 2nd gen, except they all use a form of Gengar. They all either have Ghastlies or Hauntors. I think one of them might have a Kadabra, but I mean, it's a ghost type gym, and they all just use one ghost
See,
type.
some of these I'm not going to use this one. Some of these are so dumb. Although it always pretends to be a tree, its composition appears to be closer to rock than a plant.
Yeah, that's Sudowoodo.
It's like,
That's
come
Sudowoodo,
on,
baby.
Come on, why?
All right, your turn. Very smart and very vengeful. Grabbing one of its many tails could result in a 1,000-year curse.
Ninetales.
Yes, it is Ninetales. Your favorite Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of them just got to give it away, man.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. All right. I don't know, first to 10 points
Oh, we're doing first to 10? Well,
or
I mean,
first to 15, I don't care.
I know. I was just gonna say like it has to be fair. Like if
However you want to do it.
oh, okay.
This carefree Pokemon has an easygoing nature. While swimming, it always bumps into boat hulls.
Carefree Pokemon. It always bumps into boat hulls. Is it Mantike?
No.
Is it its evolution form? Or the pre-evolution form?
No. Is that your guess?
No, of course not. Give me that second thing.
Due to its relaxed and carefree attitude, it often bumps its head on boulders and boat hulls as it swims.
That's
They just
the other one?
reworded it, yeah.
Oh no! Damn, that sucks. Is it Lantern?
No.
Oh, what was it?
It's Quagsire.
Oh, that son of a...
Look at how happy he looks. Is this the first one that you haven't gotten any points for?
No, I don't think it's the first one. There was another one that I didn't get. Remember, it was literally the one right before that. I think I guessed twice and got before.
Oh,
you
yeah,
even
yeah,
get to
yeah.
read
You
the second
guessed
entry.
before.
Oh God, that one. Okay, let's see now. A mystical Pokemon that exudes a gentle aura has the ability to change climate conditions.
Read it one more time.
A mystical Pokemon that exudes a gentle aura has the ability to change climate conditions.
Mystical Pokemon. Could this be a mystical Pokemon? Aura. Drowsy.
No. According to a witness, its body was surrounded by a strange aura that gave it a mystical look.
Mew.
No, it's Dragonair.
Oh, suck.
I felt like Dragonite probably would have just given like a way bigger hint. Let's see. An extremely rarely seen marine Pokemon. Its intelligence is said to match that of humans. Oh, well, maybe that one would have been a little difficult too.
It is actually timid and easily spooked. If attacked, it flails about to fend off its attacker.
This is Shuckle.
No.
Dang it.
Because its fangs are too heavy, it always keeps its head tilted down. However, its bite is powerful.
So now it has fangs. And they're heavy fangs because it leans its head forward. Its bite is powerful.
Yes,
It
yes.
flails about.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Then what? Then what?
That won't happen. That won't happen. Oh, jeez, mister. I don't know. Oh, man. Can't think of anything with fangs that flails
Take a guess.
with a shell. I'm thinking.
What? I never said anything about a shell.
What did you say? What was the first one?
It is actually timid and easily spooked. If
Oh, timid and
attacked,
easily
it flails about to fend off its attacker.
Oh, yeah. Is it Magby?
No. It's Granbull.
Oh. Chernobyl. Granbull's the bigger one, right?
Yes.
The purple one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
That is correct. Let's do this one.
We're currently tied.
Oh, all right. Stores thermal energy in its body, swims at a steady 8 knots, even in intensely cold waters.
Lapras.
No, but good guess.
Fuck.
Its entire body is snowy white, unharmed by even intense cold. It swims powerfully in icy waters.
Dugong.
Yes, I was gonna say, if he guesses seal.
Yeah, I was like, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
That's the part that sucks. I thought I had it with Lapras. God damn it. It likes to make its shell thicker by adding layers of tree bark. The additional weight doesn't bother it.
Oh man, additional layers, additional notes.
Mm-hmm. Additional. Ow.
With shell, tree bark,
Shell. Tree bark.
Oh, is this crap?
Nope, it's not crap.
Is it Pineco?
It is Pineco. You son of a bitch.
Okay.
The second part would have given it away more. It's like, it waits for bugs.
Is this the last one? So we both get one more, or?
Well, sure.
Okay. Although its fur has many admirers, it is tough to raise as a pet because of its fickle meanness.
Although its fur
has many admirers, it is tough to raise as a pet because of its fickle meanness. So it's a mean Pokemon.
Mean. Fuck. Its fur has many admirers. Is it...
Like the name of the Pokemon fits so well with this description too, especially with many admirers.
Well, good thing I didn't say anything yet. I was like, the thing I was going to say doesn't sound like that.
Extra hints. The sacred text. Read them, have you?
Its fur has many admirers.
Page turners, they are not.
But he's too mean, or they're too mean. Interesting. I'm gonna have to press you. I'm gonna have to press you for an answer now, sir. It's funny because all I keep thinking of is the Pokemon that I was gonna say, and I can't think of anything else. I've just blocked.
I've blocked everything out.
Shit. Quickly run through all 151 Pokemon in my head right now.
I thought you were gonna ask me.
Bulbasaur, dun 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 dun. I don't fucking know. Damn it. What Pokemon have fur? What do people love in fur? What Pokemon are classically mean Pokemon? I don't know.
Want the other hint?
Marowak.
It is not Marowak.
Just throw a goddamn guess out there, because I'm
The-
not going to stop thinking about anything else.
The gem in its forehead glows on its own. It walks with all the grace and elegance of a proud queen.
Pokemon with a gem in its head.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can think of like 3 Pokemon with gems in their head, like right off the bat.
That are first gen?
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't want to just start saying them, so you don't just take the guess.
I mean, you'd have to give me a final guess, but I mean, if you could say which ones you're thinking of.
Golduck. Golduck has a fucking gem in its head.
Golduck does have a gem in his head. That's only one. You said you thought of 3.
The one that you're thinking about. That's 2.
What's this other one that you apparently thought of?
Does Nidoqueen have a gem in its head also? I feel like Nidoran has a different, or not Nidoran, but Nidorina or Nidoqueen.
Well, I can't just tell you, then you're just going to start eliminating
Or
Pokemon.
Nidoqueen.
I was just saying yes to the fact because it is a true statement that Golduck does have a gem in its head.
Yeah. So it walks around like it's a queen with the gem in its head.
And it's mean.
Yes.
We singing a song?
It's a mean bitch. I don't know, man. Nidoqueen. I don't fucking know.
No, it's Persian.
Oh, Persian.
Persian has a gem in its head, and Persian rugs are often sought after. So the fur is fancy.
Oh, fancy furs. I don't think I can win now.
Well, if I don't get any points on the next one and you get 2 points on the next one.
I thought you said that I went first. So that was my last one.
But I thought I said like the next round was the last one. That's what I was asking you originally. That's
well,
why
you
I said
have 8, I have 7. So
Yeah.
you have to
I have
fail
to,
both.
I have to fail both of these, and then you have to get it on the next one.
Yeah.
And I have already I'm committed to giving you this last one because that's what I want.
Because I want this.
I have to find them first, though.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
It flies straight at its target's face, then clamps down on the startled victim to inject poison.
Jesus. It flies straight at its victim's face,
Mm-hmm.
then clamps down to
Inject poison.
inject poison. Yanma?
No. It usually clings to cliffs. When it spots its prey, it spreads its wings and glides down to attack.
Usually clings to cliffs, then spreads its wings and glides down to attack. Is it Gliscor?
It was Gligar.
Oh no!
That's 1.
Okay. So,
I can't win unless I get this one right.
which you will because I just wanted it. I wanted this to be.
Mr. Mime.
Are you guessing that?
No.
Capable of copying an enemy's genetic code to instantly transform itself into a duplicate of the enemy.
Ditto.
It is Ditto! I should have done Ditto earlier. But I mean, still would have got the same score.
All right, that's Wizard's chess.
That's the Wizards.
I mean,
No, wait, no. If I go first, no, I still have one more then, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have.
okay.
We said you have to get the next 2 wrong,
Oh, yeah.
and I have to get
Oh,
this one right.
Yes, okay.
The only way to beat me is to guess it on the first try. If you guess it on the second, we tie, and if you don't get it, then I win.
Okay. Well,
All the
played.
pressure. All the pressure.
All the Baldwins are dead. I almost was going to do Mewtwo, but then I was just like, no.
No.
For shame, Mewtwo, and what you did to poor little Ash. You made Pikachu cry. You still searching?
I got one.
I was going to say you didn't have one. I was like looking the whole time.
To keep from being blown away by the wind, they gather in clusters. They do enjoy gentle breezes, though.
Oh. They gather in cluster.
Ow, that hurt.
They do enjoy gentle breezes, though. Oh, man. This could be a flying Pokemon, but it could also be maybe like a bug Pokemon that's scared of wind. They do enjoy gentle breezes, but they gather in clusters. Spinarak?
No. That means the best you can do is time me now. Its body is so light, it must grip the ground firmly with its feet to keep from being blown away.
Its body's so light. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this?
A center for ants?
It must grip its feet to the ground. Its body is so light. So light.
Yes.
It's so light that you could eat it as a snack and it wouldn't even count. Your mother's so stupid. She thought a lightsaber was... I'm just kidding. Oh, God.
I must press you for an answer.
Shut up. I gave you time. Give me a moment. Oh, my Lanta. I can't think of anything that is so light that has to grip its feet at all times or be like blown away.
See, what the problem is that when the Pokédex reads the thing, it goes Pikachu, the rat Pokemon,
mouse Pokemon,
or whatever the fuck
whatever,
it
yeah.
says, and that gives you a big ass hint.
Well, that just gives you the answer.
Well, only if you read the name.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
you can just say the blank Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a way bigger hint, though, especially if we're only doing certain generations. Yeah, it's, generations.
All right. So go ahead and give your guess, and then I'm gonna read you the whatever Pokemon and see if it helps you. It's not gonna matter anymore, but
Oh, you picked a good one. I'm stumped. I can't think of anything. They're so light. They're so light. Sorry. Just keep saying they're so light. They're
so light.
And they gather in clusters. Like, what else would gather in a cluster? A clusterfuck.
They gather in clusters.
Uh,
Cloister, obviously.
Just shot in the dark Larvitar.
No. All right, ready? I'm gonna read the thing.
Okay.
Because you were way off.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, Samsonite. It's way
The
off.
cottonweed Pokemon.
The cottonweed. Oh, is it Jumpluff?
No.
Oh,
But
it's Hoppip.
Yep. It was Hoppip.
Dang it! And I've used Jumpluff a number of times in those games.
Yeah. I was like, that's why, because you were like, oh, it's got to be a bug. And it's like, you're just immediately discounting that it's not a grass Pokemon. Like, the little thing is, it has little wings,
Yeah.
or the little helicopter propeller shit. That's why it doesn't want to be blown away.
Damn it!
Oh, who beat the Pokemon Master?
You, but never in a real fight. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I still have to go, Tito, what's strong against
Yeah.
this?
We were literally just talking about that. So I made a puzzle.
Yeah, last night.
I made a puzzle in the dungeon that we were in last night. That was literally like the order of the elements that was on the board. You guys had to like rearrange them in a correct order. Otherwise, you would have been attacked by 4 elementals at the same time. And the order I had it in was literally like what type is like stronger against the other one and just going down the line. So the correct order was water, fire, ice, ground, lightning, and then air. And I just literally used it as like a sense of like these types would all be, super effective against the next one in the line if this was Pokemon. And everyone was sitting there trying to think, all right, water plus what makes ice? Air. Air should be the next one. And I was like, no, it's not. And right away, Junior was just like, think Pokemon. He said it out loud. I was like, well, yeah, that's a huge hint. But
yeah,
no
but
one-
I still had no idea. Even if I actually was taking myself seriously, I never would have been able to figure out because it just turned into trial and error until they got it, and then you were like, Junior was right. It was Pokemon,
Yeah, it
and
was
I was like,
Pokemon.
haha, suck it.
Okay. Anything else you want to add? Or, I mean, we made it almost to an hour. This is good. Good little stopping point.
I mean, you keep doing this. Let's do the rest of the segment.
Do the rest
We're
of the
only
segment.
missing like one segment.
What we've been up to?
Yeah.
What
Well,
have
first
we
of
been up
all,
to?
Oh,
we're Twitch streamers.
we're
guys.
Twitch streamers now.
Guys, we Twitch
We've
streamed
streamed three
3
times
times.
now since we said we were gonna start.
Yeah.
We'll probably be streaming again, maybe this weekend, maybe. At least for like an hour and a half. I'd like to at least do like an hour to 2 hours. I'm not saying we're not doing any crazy streams right now.
Yeah, we've
maybe
had some-
eventually we can do some crazy like 12-hour stream or some shit.
We
but-
have had some friends ask us like what other games we're planning on playing on stream. Right now, we've just been playing the Skywalker Saga, the new Lego game,
Yeah.
and it's been fun. It's a lot of fun. Story missions. I don't know if we've said it on the podcast before yet. Story missions are very subpar though.
Yeah.
The game as a whole is awesome.
I'm having fun, but yeah,
Yeah.
like the story missions, like it's like in a blink you're done.
Over fast, and there's like stuff in the. There was part of that you in Lego Lord of the Rings while you were traveling around Middle Earth to get to the next mission. Like when you're doing the campaign, there was like small portions of you like actually like moving around the map and getting to next places, which is fine. But the levels were still intricate levels. They weren't just over and done with quickly. I think actually the last 2 missions that we did actually did have like some lengthy parts to it though. But we're in the middle of episode 3.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, a bigger thing would just be to blow through the game just so we could get to free play and do everything else. But I mean, we already have the ×8 multiplier, right?
Yeah, we have times 48 currently.
Yeah, we have
right now.
×48 currently for the studs. So like we're raking in the money at this point already.
Yeah,
which
so
is kind of cool that you could do early on, and
Yeah.
I think that's fine, especially with the idea of the fact that there are 9 episodes to get through. On top of if they end up adding any like DLC stuff, like Lego Mandalorian or other stuff that you could do. I don't know.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be kinda
if they
cool.
did do that.
Yes.
At the very least, added the characters. Maybe they not necessarily do the story or whatever.
Yeah, but
Um,
I'm loving it.
but yeah, we've been
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm
McDonald's.
loving it.
McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
So yeah, I've been playing that. Let's see. I talked about earlier how I've been a little lacking on watching more Mighty Nine. I did rewatch all of Stranger Things, so I got through all of the 3 seasons in preparation for this final part. I'm also just randomly we got a little. I mean, I'll mention it just because not too much of it came out, and hopefully when we get a better teaser, we can talk more into it. Because I don't really know much of it, but we got Richter. We got this very, very tiny teaser trailer from Netflix for a new Richter Castlevania series, which the Castlevania series that came out, I fucking love so much. It was so good. So I'm randomly just.
I like how you're talking about all the old things that you're watching when there's been tons of new things we've been watching.
Well, but it's just what we've been up to. I'll talk about the new things when we get to it. We get there when we get there. But yeah, the only thing I know, I'm pretty sure Richter had a Castlevania game. I know that for a fact. But
I don't know anything about any of that.
The only other
Me
thing,
watching Castlevania was my first introduction to it.
Yeah, the only other thing I know about Richter though is he's the character that they introduced in the new Super Smash. On top of the fact that you also got Simon, but the only thing that I hate that fucking Nintendo keeps getting away with, hey, let's just reskin this character and he's also on the board and does all the same things as the other one does. But it's
I mean,
just
I don't understand. They've been doing that since the first one. Mario and Luigi have the same fucking moves.
But those are the only 2 that had the same moves. And like it made like a little bit of sense to the idea of like, oh, they changed Luigi's move set up though, so him and Mario don't have the same move set anymore. Like, but all the other characters were different. Like, I think they somewhat changed it a little bit, but Ganondorf and Captain Falcon used to be the same character too. They just could do the same things.
Did Ganondorf also say Falcon Punch?
No, he didn't, but he might as well have. So yeah, that's the only other thing I know about that. But I'm just excited that we're getting a show about it. Like fucking same animation, all that stuff. Fucking mint, dude.
Nah, I don't really care, especially because you're just gonna watch it without me anyway.
You know, baby.
Uh,
What? No, but what else?
Like I said, you talked about all these random ass shows that you're just rewatching. We're watching The Boys. We're watching fucking the final season of Peaky Blinders.
We're watching Obi-Wan too.
Yeah, that's all the new stuff.
And I also watched the first episode of Camilla Khan.
You watched all of Moon Knight.
I watched all of Moon Knight. I think
See, you didn't talk about any of that stuff.
I thought I mentioned that on the last.
I'm watching Castlevania for the 17th time.
Yes. So what else?
We've talked about Castlevania on the podcast before. No one cares.
Everyone cares. It's an amazing show. James literally was just telling me that he's watching through it right now because he hadn't seen it. Yeah. So people care. Homies help homies. James, don't you worry. I'll be working on our stuff soon enough so we can start playing.
I'm probably gonna work on D&D stuff tonight.
You are?
Yeah, well, just in case we start the campaign with the kiddos this weekend.
Oh yeah. You should probably get something.
Again, the kids won't have a super long attention span, so it's like don't expect us to sit for 7 hours like we do when we play.
Not at all.
It's gonna be like a quick 2 hour probably.
Not at all, but I feel like Max could play for like a couple hours probably and have fun with it. I mean, what is it? We sat down to play with him and we played for like 3.5 hours?
I think we played for like two or 3 hours.
Yeah. But yeah, that video game wise, but yeah, we have been watching. Well, that's usually stuff that we say together though, that we're watching that together.
Oh, well, I haven't done anything. Well, I've watched a shitload of movies, but
yeah. But Peaky Blinders, we have 2 episodes left to finish it, and I'm just wondering how like everything's gonna get wrapped up right now. Because I feel like it tangented on a bunch of different things instead of like the huge.
It's like they started all these other things, and then you're like, I thought this was the final season.
And I immediately guessed like, well, and they've like what they're doing with the main character, they've done in a bunch of other shows too, where I was just like, okay, like this was predictable, and it's annoying that they did this with Tommy Shelby, but whatever, we'll see how like it ends up wrapping up. We haven't gotten back into Halo at all yet.
But it's probably over, so we can just binge it.
Yeah, we could just binge it. And then, yeah, the Boys. Holy shit. Well, again, we've talked
about it. Boys is amazing.
We're on episode 4. We've talked about that. We've been watching with it. Yeah, and you guessed what had happened at the end of that episode. So, it's...
Yes.
If you haven't watched The Boys, you need to. It's such a phenomenal show. You already found out that they've already gotten renewed for season 4, so this isn't the season finale. But also, like, if anybody's read... I mean, I don't know if the comics are still coming out or if the comics are over.
No, I don't know either. Dude, you know what? Even though I'm like, I have a list of things that I want to watch, I like keep adding stuff to it. Like, I think I'm gonna like buckle down and watch The Umbrella Academy because a new season's coming out like in like a week or 2.
There's already 2 seasons, right?
Yeah. And like another one is coming out. I heard it's so good, and we both like My Chemical Romance, and it's like by Gerard Way.
Well, first of all, he didn't write the comic though, right?
Yes.
Oh, he wrote the comic?
Yes, his name is on the comics.
Oh, okay. I thought that he just kind of produced the show now. No, that he made the comic.
It's by him.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I watched the show. I liked it, and for whatever something new came out, and I didn't watch. I think the final episode.
Yeah, I think you said I thought you had finished the first season, and then you're like, I haven't even finished the first season yet.
You got I got a big reveal of something huge for Elliot Page's character, and then like for whatever reason, didn't watch the ending. I just missed the last episode.
Nice.
What was it? Were you like waiting for the dogs?
I just like heard something.
Yeah.
What's that? The
wind. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I've seen like a few movies recently. I for whatever reason just started watching like old ass movies. I watched like a movie with Cary Elwes. I don't even know if that's the way you say his name or fucking not. He's the guy that plays he's in the first Saw. He cuts off his foot. He also plays the fucking forgot his name from the Princess Bride, the main character.
Also know who you're talking about. The guy that also plays Robin from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes. I watched a movie with him and blanking on her name right now. She's in the movie Clueless. She's like the blonde girl.
The main character?
Yeah.
The one that wears the like yellow and black plaid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you would think I would know.
Alicia Silverstone. That's
I was
her
like,
name.
I don't know why you would think I would know their names. That's you. That's your shtick.
But this movie was, I don't know. It was a little weird. It's kind of getting creepy vibes. It's like he's like a writer for a magazine and he's looking for an apartment and he rents out like the guest house in the back of like these people, like rich people mansion place. And Alicia Silverstone's dad is played by Red Foreman. And
the only other thing I know Red Foreman from is A Time to Kill when he's like a grand wizard.
He's also in God damn it. Immediately I was like, oh, he's gonna say that thing that I know him from, and then you didn't say it. He's in I was about to say Rocky. Rambo 3.
Red Foreman is in Rambo 3?
Yeah.
What is he doing in that movie?
He's like a politician or somebody CIA. I don't know, something. Doesn't matter. But he's in that movie.
Yo, I like just randomly tangent because it's what we do. Rambo 1, super lackluster. Super lackluster. I thought like all the Rambo movies were supposed to be these crazy action movies. And
it is an action movie.
Rambo, dude, all it basically is, and not to knock it at all, it's just like not what I was expecting. He just basically experiences like PTSD, and then they like send that one like
they send the National Guard after him.
Yeah, because he's like going off the rails though, isn't he?
It's not what happens. He is walking through town. Remember that Vietnam soldiers were not being treated well after. Yeah. So he was fought in Vietnam. He's walking through the town.
And then
the cop shows up and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "I'm just walking through the town." It's like, "Get out of my town, drifter." He was like, "The exit's that way." And that sets him off. So he decides to like turn around at like he was just like, I'm just passing through, like there's a street here, I'm walking down the street, he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah,
but I mean, because the cop fucking stops him, he decides to turn around and he's like, fuck that, like now I'm gonna walk back into town and like get something to eat. And the cop has absolutely no reason to do any of this. He just decides to immediately arrest him. And then because
I think only 2 people die in the movie. That's what I'm saying. Like I thought it was a huge action movie. I think only like 2 people die.
Yeah, they decide to arrest him. He starts getting processed or whatever, and then they start going through like all the shit that he's done, and they're like, he's like a fucking war hero. Blah 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 blah. He ends up escaping the police station and runs out into the woods, and then they decide to send out a hunting party after him, and then they call in the colonel. The colonel's like, dude, don't fuck with this guy. And then they end up bringing out the National Guard once he like shoots a cop in the leg or whatever, but it's like he's being shot at or whatever. He does get shot at one point. He like opens up a bullet and pours the gunpowder into his wound. Then he lights it so he can cauterize the wound. That part of the movie is really cool. And then, yeah.
But it's just like, if you think about the first one compared to the ones that follow, it was just like, what?
But I would have the argument and say that the next ones is kind of like what the Fast and Furious movies turned into. The first ones were racing, and then all of a sudden he's doing all this fucking super crazy shit. And now they're jumping fucking cars off of planes and shit and all this bullshit that's going on in the new ones. And that's why that franchise is trash and I refuse to watch it. I like the first ones and the rest of them are just garbage. Come at me, Vin Diesel.
They should have stopped at Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, I like Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift is my favorite.
But anyway, yeah. So all the other ones, he like starts going back and doing more war stuff. Again, I like the other ones too, but the first one kind of it's the setup to the rest of them.
It's the setup. Yeah, for sure.
I don't even know how the fuck we got into that.
You said Rambo.
Oh, I said Red Foreman.
Red Foreman.
Yeah.
Is
anyway,
Rambo 3.
Yeah. So he rents out this apartment or this
Back to the
fucking
original thing.
He rents out this thing. The girl Alicia Silverstone's playing like a 14-year-old girl. She's like always going over there and flirting with him and stuff. And he's like not really flirting back, but kind of flirts back a little bit. And it starts out like kind of innocent. Then she straight up kisses him, and then he fucking like goes with it for a second. Then he's like, what the fuck? Can't do this. This is fucked up. And he's like, then he just keeps he keeps like fucking naysaying her advances. But then it turns into one of those like, you fucked with the wrong bitch type of movies. And then it kind of turns into like a thriller.
So it starts off creepy, then turns into a thriller?
Yeah. Because she just like won't let it go and whatever. And then you find out all this other shit about her past, that she's like kind of already done this type of shit before and whatever. I don't know. And then at the end, she does it again. Like she ends up in a mental institution at the end, and she starts like saying that she's in love with her doctor, her psychiatrist or whatever. So it's like
it's an origin story of Harley Quinn or Joker, just reversed.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no. So I watched that. I watched Stand By Me, which I'd never seen before.
Stand by me.
It was good.
We don't have the right. No, I'm just kidding.
I like that movie. I felt like I knew it, and for whatever reason, as soon as it said the movie takes place in the town of Castle Rock, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Casterly Rock?
I was like, is this a Stephen King book? And then I'm like, oh, it is a Stephen King book. The only reason I knew that is because Hulu has a Hulu original show called Castle Rock, and it takes like, it's like all the Stephen King universe, because they pull from a bunch of different books, and it's like the show Castle Rock is like it's just the Stephen King universe. So like they just keep referencing other books, and characters from all of them are in this or whatever. So
have you seen Castle Rock?
I watched like the first like 1 or 2 episodes, and then I just stopped.
Wait, is there supernatural elements in Stand By Me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
It just takes place in the town of Castle Rock, and I was like, I've heard that before. Why have I heard that before? And then it clicked, and then I was like, is this Stephen King? And I was like, oh,
Stand By Me is notoriously the movie that coined the, all right, let's just talk about what happens to everyone like in the future, just right at the end.
Yes. And there's like tons of pop culture reference to that. So yeah, I watched those 2 movies, and then I watched this Western movie. I just completely happened upon it, never heard of it, and decided to watch it. And it had Russell Crowe in it, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo was in it? I must have missed it.
Yeah, you missed that part.
Oh, okay.
He dies in the movie.
Spoilers.
Well, came out in like 1993, man. So
hey, I was born that year.
Oh yeah, Leo's in it, and then Gene Hackman is in it, and then somebody, Sharon Stone. I don't know. Somebody else is in it too.
I'm a war hero, and I'm Sharon Stone's cousin. When was that from, Junior?
Fuck, I'm a war hero, and I can hear it, and I'm Sharon Stone's cousin. Joe Dirt.
Nope. Give you a hint. Chris Rock's in it. It's the main character.
Head of State.
Yes. That movie's hilarious.
Yeah.
Security.
Yeah, there's just tons. I have like a list of tons of other movies that I want to watch. So yeah, maybe I'll get to those.
Yeah, I mean, like I talked about this with some friends who went out and saw Maverick, who said it was like really good. And I was like, yeah, never saw Top Gun.
But you don't have to.
But at the same time, I have no interest in it, I don't feel like. And it's like crowned to be like one of the greatest movies ever, too.
Oh, fuck. I forgot this other movie that I watched. I watched this movie called The Freshman. Oh my God, dude, you need to see it. It's got a super young Matthew Broderick. He's basically kind of playing Ferris Bueller.
I was about to say like super. I was like Ferris Bueller,
yes,
young or younger?
Yes, and Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, and the funny part is, fucking Ferris Bueller. I was about to say Ferris Bueller's character. Matthew Broderick's character. When he first sees Marlon Brando's character, he goes, he has a really uncanny. And then like the other guy's like, shh, we don't talk about that. But like they just keep referencing. He's like, do you know you look like the Godfather? And so like, and because Marlon Brando's character is playing like a Don character again.
Oh, okay.
So he just keeps like reference. He's like, is it? But dude, that movie is fucking hilarious. I was laughing so fucking hard when I was watching it. It's not that long. It's like an hour and 40 minutes. I was like, how the fuck have I never heard of this movie? It's called The Freshman. It's so fucking funny. I think it's on HBO Max. So if you have that, you should watch it. It's really fucking funny. But anyway, I think that's a good stopping point.
That's a good stopping point, guys. It's okay when Junior says it, but not me. No, I'm just kidding.
I just wanted to get
it is
through
good
the
though
rest
because
of
there's
it.
16 minutes before EXU Calamity.
All right, cool, perfect.
All right, guys. Well, that's all for this episode. Make sure to reach out to us or check us out on Twitch at Nerdy Bros Inc. Just all one word.
Yeah, Nerdy Bros Inc. That's our channel on Twitch. We really need to get. We would love, even if you're not going to watch us, if you have a Twitch account, get on there, give us a follow. We would just really appreciate a follow.
Send us, and like you can send us a message on there too. Maybe you're a little too shy to, for whatever reason, send it to us directly on that. But you can send it on that, and then we can respond immediately.
Yeah, we can just We were the other day we were talking to some of our friends and
four people talking at the same time.
Even people that we didn't know like hopped on and just sent us like a quick little message. Yeah, we would love to interact with you guys. We can talk about nerdy shit while we're playing video games.
Hell yeah.
You can tell us if you are interested in seeing us play. We're trying to mostly play 2-player games, so maybe you want to see us play some 2-player horror games or some shit like that. Watch us be a bunch of scared little pussies like me, for sure. I fucking hate horror games.
Or single-player games. If you'd rather like that, just let us know, and we'll get on whenever we can. But anyways, guys, that's it for this episode. You guys can always follow me on Instagram at Twitter at BanditoTito93. DM me, talk to me about the show, what you like, what you dislike, or talk to me about anything nerdy that you want to get to know. What about you, Junior?
You guys can hit me up at pops.maniac as well as nerdy.bros.inc, both on Instagram. Same thing as Hito said. But have a good week, guys.
Yeah, guys, have a good week. Okay, boo!